Westfield Hornets are set to take on the Deerfield Windsor Knights here this evening, as the two teams will square off, the old traditional rivals taking on one another. And we'll get a quick look at first the Deerfield Windsor's starting lineups. And these starting lineups are brought to you by Synovus Securities. So first off for Westfield, or for Deerfield, it will be number 10, Jordan Moses.
My feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there, and he does a great job. And I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game, and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
Welcome back here as we get set for the Amos family tip-off, and it's won by Deerfield, and they quickly get 2 points. They are up here to start. Westfield down 2-0, and they lob it ahead to Braden McDaniel, and that is stolen away by Deerfield. Back they come the other way. Layup no good. Rebound comes down to J.B. Bearden. I'll get the clock fixed. James Hayes. Air ball, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Westfield. 7.5 to go. Gonna let the clock catch up here. They'll lob it out ahead to Braden McDaniel. Shot up, no good. Tipped and into the hands of Deerfield, and back they come the other way. The Knights swing it now to the wing, back out. Stops, kicks it out now. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Robert Kinnis. Now Robert with the basketball, looking inside. Now kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes swinging around, driving down the baseline, and now pulling back out is Walker Young. Hayes driving, pulls up at the free throw line. Shot around the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to number 20, Smith Flynn. And here comes Deerfield. Knights going to pull it out, back to Flynn. Clock is about 25 seconds on. I'll fix it the next break. Going to drive the baseline, kick inside. Now throwing it back out. Good ball movement here for Deerfield. Now 3 from the wing is up and good. So Deerfield now up 5-0 here in the early goings of this one. Walker Young slowly up the floor. Trying to set a screen, nobody there. And he'll pass it over to J.B. Bearden. Now a shot up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound comes down to Deerfield. Back they come the other way. Flynn going to slow things up just a little bit. Pulls it back out to the W. Very quiet inside the Hornets. That's a little bit quieter than it was during the girls' game for sure at the end. A lob inside, good look, and it is a 7-0 start for Deerfield here early in this one. Not a good beginnings for Westfield. Driving inside, good look down to McDaniel, but he misses the free one. No good, and here comes Deerfield. Goes inside, shot up and good, and it's 9-0, and there's a timeout on the floor. And the clock will stop at 5:27, so I'll let it catch up. But a 9-0 run to start things here for Deerfield. And this is much like the game I broadcasted a couple weeks ago in which they faced Ace and they got down right off the bat, about 11-0. So not a good look right now for Westfield. They got to find some answers. We obviously know Deerfield's got tremendous athleticism, and they're showing that here so far as they lead 9-0 here in this one. Change my little title there. Obviously not Lady Hornet basketball, but if you missed it, the Westfield Lady Hornets were victors here in game 1 of the day and knocking off Deerfield 40-35. So they continue their strong play behind Coach Nelson and staff. So Westfield will now inbound it underneath the basket. They get inside to Hayes. Bearden stuck, needs help. He's gonna have to hurry up. They gotta get across the timeline. That's gonna be 10 seconds if they don't hurry. He does, lobs it ahead, and it's gonna go push. It's gonna go on number 40, it appears, Jackson Harris. So Harris picks up the foul, and now Westfield will inbound right here underneath their own basket, and they get it inside to Walker Young. Shot up and rebound, good. The basket and the foul by Robert Kinnis. So Westfield gets their first bucket on the putback from Kinnis, and now he'll go to the line to try to shoot or complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Kinnis is a Tyler Hansborough type player, if you will, for Westfield, and he knocks down the free throw. So good job by Kinnis, and it is now a 9-3 ball game. Deerfield, long three from the wing. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful shot. Looked like Trae Young out there knocking it down. It's 12-3. James Hayes out at the W, swings it over to Walker Young. A long three, no good. Rebound down to Deerfield. Oh, almost ran into his own man there. He's gonna drive, left hand up, and oh man, almost got the roll. Hayes with the rebound. Young breaks through, coming down the floor. He goes up, wild shot. He is fouled, and that will stop the clock here with 4:27. And he will go to the line to shoot two. So Walker Young to the line here with Westfield down 12-3, 4:27 to go in this first quarter. First free throw is good. Daniel Smith coming in off the bench. He'll replace Braden McDaniel. Some subs as well for Deerfield to see Jordan Moses coming in. You also have Jackson Harris, Will Gray, and the second free throw is also good. So capitalize on the free throws there from Walker Young. Got him trapped in the corner. Nowhere to go. Breaks through on the ground, gives it off, stuck, and knocked away, but a foul is going to be called. And it will go on number 21, Daniel Smith. That's his first. Well, again, thank Bill Brennan Ford of Perry for their sponsorship of these broadcasts and make this thing all possible, along with all of our other generous sponsors. First free throw, no good from Jackson Harris. Westfield's trying to weather the storm here. Got down 9-0 right out the gate. It's now 12-5. Second free throw, no good. Lane violation, so wave that one off. It remains 12-5. So he crossed the stripe before it went in. Bounce pass now over here to Walker Young. There goes Walker, driving, kicking, near side wing. J.B. Bearden loses it, now regains control and puts it in for two. So Westfield made this a 5-point deficit now, 12-7. Get the play here from their coach. He is Deerfield. I think a lot of good athletes here for the night squad. Westfield's going to have a tough time. That's going to be a traveling call on Deerfield. So the turnover back over to the Hornets. And they'll get it in here. Walker Young will bring it up the floor. Over to Bearden. JB guarded closely out there on the far side wing. And now they swing it around here to Walker Young. Hayes. Westfield just can't make the decision right now. Walker Young for three. Front iron, no good. Rebound will go over to Deerfield. They'll push the tempo a little bit, coming back down the other way. Stolen and tipped, and coming up with his Walker Young. Good job of maintaining his balance, putting his hand down. And now we got a foul 45, Andrew Seals. So Westfield will inbound right in front of the Westfield cheerleaders as we have a timeout on the floor with 2:56 to go. Here in this first quarter, Westfield has gotten a little closer. They trail 12-7. You're watching Hornet basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Tate was going regularly to his dentist. Our family dentist just mentioned that he had a severe underbite and he could require surgery in the future. We immediately made an appointment with Spiller's Orthodontics. They brought up Invisalign. Dr. Spillers was very informative and all of the staff was very helpful and knowledgeable. Anybody who thinks that their child is too young to use Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any kind of surgical procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too?
Spiller's Orthodontics, where great smiles begin.
Welcome back here. Westfield trailing 12-7. And they'll bring it up across half court. Stuck, now getting it over to Hayes. There's Westfield, Daniel Smith with it. Drives. Stuck now, nowhere to go, nobody to get it to. He's gonna have to get rid of it, and it's stolen away. Good job by Deerfield, but now we got, clock will stop here with 2:36, so we have a foul, and I think so. So Westfield will inbound it, and they get it inside to Hayes. Bearden's going to take a three, no good. Rebound down to Will Gray, and here comes Deerfield. They push the tempo. Flying by goes Bearden, but Deerfield retains possession. Now they kick it, and they throw it out of bounds off the referee's foot. Turnover back to Westfield. Across the timeline here. Got a substitution coming to the line, and that appears to be Austin Tomlinson, and stolen away. And here comes Deerfield back the other way. They're going to slow it up. Driving, and the foul, and the basket. Good athletic play there from Jordan Moses. First basket they've had in a little while. Now a chance for a three-point play as Tomlinson comes in to replace James Hayes. And McDaniel will come to the table as well. He will take the shot, take the place of Daniel Smith. So Moses misses the free throw, and Westfield's got it back. They come the other way. They're swinging around. McDaniel now to Tomlinson. Tomlinson inside, good, cutting to Bearden, who misses the shot. With a minute 33, he'll go to the line to shoot two. Rattles home, makes it 14-8. Coming in will be number 12, Preston Jones. Second free throw up, and also good. Good job by Bearden. And here comes Deerfield. Oh, poked from behind, but picked up by Deerfield. Down close to a minute to go in this first quarter. Pump fake, now driving, nowhere to go. Good job by Tomlinson cutting him off. And a foul is going to be called. The basket will not count, so going to the line to shoot two will be number 20, Smith Flynn. (14-9) your score. First free throw, no good from Flynn. Hayes going to come back in. Oh, nope, they don't let him do it just yet. Kind of weird. He was going to replace McDaniel. Now he comes in. I guess that was a 3-point. That was strange. So there is Hayes. Second time is good as well. So 16-9 your score. Got some subs coming in for Deerfield as well. Walker Young flying down the floor and loses it to Tomlinson. We're just at a minute to go, and a turnover by Westfield. So they get it in, and here comes Deerfield with under a minute to go in this first quarter, leading by 7. Three-pointer on the way, air ball, no good, and it will go out of bounds. For the Hornets. Good pump fake, got him up, and then able to run past him for Walker Young. Coast to coast, cannot get it to go. Tipped, Kenneth has got it. Bearded now, up and no good. Gets his own rebound, spins, and puts it in for 2. Good job by JB that time, and he cuts the lead in half, 18-9. Oh, we gave the wrong basket, wrong team. Sorry about that, 16-11. And a foul is called on the floor there. So 5-point ball game. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Jordan Moses. And he misses the first of 2. And he misses the second as well. And Westfield with the rebound. Gonna slow it down, try to hold for the final shot here for the Hornets. Long 3 on the way, Bearden, no good. Rebound down to Kenneth, he puts it up, no good. He gets his rebound, and no good. And that'll do it on the first quarter of play. Westfield started out a little slow, but they came back and made it a game here in the first quarter. They trail 16-11 after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a quick break and be back with more action here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
What I like about Westfield is just the family atmosphere that we have here. The teachers are just great, the coaches are great.
Even though I was not here when I started school, I came in and it was like everyone acted like I had been here the whole time. It's an environment where everyone just accepts you and wants to get to know you like they would have known you, like all of their friends that have been here since the beginning of grade school.
I just like the atmosphere that you have here. Everybody, they truly care about you.
Everyone in my grade, we're so close together. I think of them as my brothers and sisters almost, because they know me so well and I know them so well.
I think the most important thing that happened to me.
And it was a quick timeout here as we come out of the break, and Westfield with the basketball starts with it. It'll be Walker Young with Westfield trailing by 5. Young. Bearden now in the corner. Gives it to Hayes. Walker open for 3. Decided to drive inside. Now back out to Hayes for a 3-ball. Side iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Deerfield, and here they come back the other way. They get it inside. They throw it away, and it's picked up by Bearden. Bearden quickly up to Young. Young racing down the floor. Cuts in front of the defender. And a shot at the elbow is good from Hayes. Westfield's made this a 3-point ball game. Thoroughly outplayed in the beginning parts of the first quarter, but have stayed with them and kept this thing close. Now a time foul called. It's going to go on number 30, Braden McDaniel. So they'll inbound here on the near side. Dry, inbounding for Deerfield. fade away from the baseline. No good. Rebound comes down to Braden McDaniel. Good job. Good position from Braden. Stuck, nowhere to go. Hayes. Now you got Chris Kennis in there. Now a 3-ball from the wing, way too strong for Walker Young, and here comes Deerfield going the other way. Pulls up, now throws, driving the lane, going up with the right hand and getting it to go for Deerfield. Quickly ahead to Chris Kennis. Down the lane, Walker Young fakes, goes up, wild shot, no good. Westfield needs to slow up a little bit. Baseline drive, pass, inside, shot is no good, but a foul is called. And to the line to shoot two after the foul was called on James Hayes will be number 23, Zai Dry. Free throw, up and good from Dry, and it's back to a, I must have missed a point. Second free throw also good, so it's now 20-13. And here comes Walker Young. Bearden just throws that away. Turnover by Westfield, gives it back to Deerfield. Right at 5:52 to go in this second quarter. So the floor will be Andrew Seals. Seals drives, lobs, and the pass will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Deerfield, tipped away by the Hornets. Pass, lob ahead. They're going to pull it out. Just keeping it out here around mid-floor. Inside pass, up, shot blocked by McDaniel. Great job by Braden. Coming from the backside and knocking away. Walker Young over to Robert Kennis. Chris Kennis now, open floor, going to drive, kick it up, left hand, no good. And turnover gives it to Deerfield off the missed rebound. Shot blocked again by McDaniel. Braden playing some great basketball down there at the center position. Walker Young over to Bearden. Bearden inside to Chris Kennis off his knee. Looking for his brother, throws it. Roberts got it. Now back out. McDaniel for three. No good. Tipped into the hands of Deerfield. Could have been a foul, no call. And 3-on-1 break, and we got a charge going the other way. Good job of getting it in there and establishing position from J.B. Bearden. And the turnover gives it back to Westfield. That's as good as you could play a 3-on-1 break there from Bearden. You just got to hope they'll run three, and they did. And now they have it here with 4:39 to go in the first half. Westfield down by 7. Kennis trapped, and he will throw it away, but yep, picked up at the bottom of the feet of McDaniel. Now 2-on-1 break, shot up and good, foul called and the basket. And number 32, Hayes Revel, gets it to go. He'll go to the line and try to complete the three-point play and give Deerfield a 10-point lead. And he misses the free throw. Back over to Westfield. Walker Young over to Robert Kennis. Now to Chris Kennis. Westfield just swinging around the perimeter, trying to find a spot down low. They get a mismatch. Ooh, almost threw that one away, but now Bearden got a little bit of mismatch, height advantage, but he loses it out of bounds, poked away from behind. And it will stay with Westfield. Number 12, Preston Jones coming in for the Knights. Young for three, and no good. Rebound comes down to number 20, Smith Flynn. He gets it ahead. Driving the baseline now and almost throwing it away, but it comes back to him, and a clock stop travel. Reason for the whistle. So Westfield gets it back after the turnover. Walker across the midcourt stripe, gives it off to Kennis. Now Bearden's going to drive, pull up, shot in the lane, good. Bearden's got his shot going tonight, and it's now a 7-point game. On the floor and then throwing it away. Good hustle by Walker Young, but turnover, or gives it back over to Deerfield right there at the midcourt mark. Trying to find somebody to throw it to. All the way in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Stolen away by Daniel Smith. Run out of pass to Walker Young, who gets it to go. Westfield with a little streak going on here. They trail 22-17. Steal, and now we got a foul. Going to go on Walker Young. He's frustrated with himself. He had a lot of good effort there, but unfortunately, he was slamming the floor out of frustration on his part, not that I don't think anything had to do with the referee. So we got a 1-and-1 down the way now with the bonus. So to the free throw line will be number 45, Andrew Seals. 1-and-1 situation here. And he knocks down the front end of that 1-and-1. The lead goes back to 6. It's a game of spurts so far. And the second one good as well. So Westfield down by 7. Young, across midfloor, jump pass, and it's going to be stolen away. But it will go out of bounds, I think, off of Westfield, and it will. Glenn Smith with it. Slowing things up a little bit is Deerfield, nursing this 7-point lead. Pass tip, open three now on the way, no good. Tip into the hands of Daniel Smith, and a foul is called. And I think they're in the double bonus as well. Or not double, but at least the 1-and-1. So Daniel Smith will go to the line to shoot 2, or the 1-and-1. As James Hayes comes back in for Braden McDaniel, who's played a very productive defensive second quarter here with a couple blocks. Free throw, up and good from Smith. Sub coming in, that is number 40, Jackson Harris for Deerfield. Second free throw on the way, and it's also good from Daniel Smith. And it's pass stolen by Kennis, but it's stolen right back by Deerfield. And now nobody down there to pick up the offensive player. And we got a foul called. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be J.B. Bearden. And knocks down the first one. Westfield down by 7 here, 26, or down by 6, excuse me, 26-20. Second one's good as well. Now push the tempo. Oh, and run up the stairs. Robert Kennis back onto the court, and they lose it in the lane. Westfield down by 5. Here comes Bearden, drives, and a foul call. What, we got a charge? They counted the basket. He threw it up in there. Blocking foul. Number 45. The basket count. And they counted the basket. So a chance for a three-point play here from J.B. Bearden. Westfield continues to stay in this thing. They get ahead, or they get close, then they let them get a little bit further apart. Now the clock stops again, another foul. So Hayes now with the free throw. And he gets it to go. Westfield down within 2. Tomlinson comes in. He'll take Daniel Smith's place. Westfield can make this a 1-point game as we're a minute 36 to go before halftime. And the free throw's good. 1-point game. Deerfield trying to get it in. They do. 26-25. Free throw from the corner. Oh, what a good three-pointer. And just like that, a 1-point lead back out the 4. Good 3 from Deerfield. Walker Young gives it off to James Hayes. Hayes now to Tomlinson, back to Hayes. Walker pulls it out. Thought he was going to try a Trae Young style three-pointer or something. Hayes in the lane. He is fouled. And he will shoot 2 free throws here to try to get it back to within 1 again. Into that one, no good from Hayes. Coming in the game will be number 24, Will Gray. Exiting will be number 20, Smith Flynn. And that free throw is good. Back to a 3-point ball game. And that one kicked. Stays with Deerfield. 29-26. Got a sub coming in. That's 45. Andrew Seal. They do a lot of subbing to the Knights. Keeps their players fresh. Barely got that in bounds without a 5-second violation. Now he's going to throw it cross court. And a foul is going to be called. Who's that going? Number 22, Robert Kinnis picks it up. We have 1-and-1 free throws here for Jordan Moses. I guess it's double bonus, so excuse me. McDaniel comes in for Robert Kinnis. Westfield shifting their positions there in the lane, trying to get their rebounds. That was supposed to be a 1-and-1. And they let him, yeah, it was only a 1-and-1, and they let him miss the first free throw, and nobody got the rebound. So it should be a possession arrow. And I'll give it to Westfield. So yeah, that was kind of a strange situation there. They said a 1-and-1, and then he missed the first free throw, and they let him continue on. So the Hornets have it. They're down 3, 29-26. And a steal, almost. Bearden will inbound to Walker. And Walker Young with it. Inside, McDaniel with the basket. Good pass. And Westfield's within a point. Now passing it back. Open from the far side corner. No good, air ball, and that'll do it for the first half. A strong close to the first half for the Westfield Hornets. Got down 11-0 or 9-0 at one point. They close, and it is now 29-28 your score. We will take a little break and then come back with the ABE Group halftime show as you are watching Westfield Hornet basketball here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Westfield is a challenging environment.
It's a Christian school, it's a Christian environment.
And it provides students with great opportunities. Definitely all the teachers, they prepare you for college, they help you with some problems that they'll give you some real life experiences that will help you with college.
Every teacher that I have in any of my classes is always telling us that they're here after school. They're always willing to answer any questions we might have.
Westfield is a harder school, but it challenges you and it gets you ready for college.
And I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith.
Westfield provides a lot of great opportunities for students to learn and for students to grow and for students to learn more about themselves. At Westfield, we have different clubs that you can be in. You can choose between a variety of clubs. There's culinary arts, there's Key Club, there's Green Team, there's Tri High Y. I'm currently involved in theatrical productions at Westfield. I'm involved with the school's One Act and several plays like Prayer Club, and Tri High Y, and Key Club, and I also dance. For Christmas, we decorated Christmas trees, and we decorated door decorations for the nursing homes here in Perry. And we have also, I've gone and cleaned up some of the parks around Perry. Community service is definitely valued at Westfield.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to another 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Tate was going regularly to his dentist. Our family dentist just mentioned that he had a severe underbite and he could require surgery in the future. We immediately made an appointment with Spiller's Orthodontics. They brought up Invisalign. Dr. Spillers was very informative and all of the staff was very helpful and knowledgeable. Anybody who thinks that their child is too young to use Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any kind of surgical procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too?
Spillers Orthodontics, where great smiles begin.
Why I spend my time in Westfield is that I actually become a Christian, and then I actually find my faith, and and I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith to.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
Westfield is a challenging environment.
It's a Christian school, it's a Christian environment.
And it provides students with great opportunities. Definitely all the teachers, they prepare you for college, they help you with some problems that they'll give you some real life experiences that will help you with college.
Every teacher that I have in any of my classes is always telling us that they're here after school. They're always willing to answer any questions we might have.
Westfield is a harder school, but it challenges you and it gets you ready for college.
And I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith.
Westfield provides a lot of great opportunities for students to learn and for students to grow and for students to learn more about themselves.
Hello everybody, welcome back in here to the Hornets Nest. We're the ABE Group halftime show where the Westfield Hornets trail 29-28 here after one half of play to the Deerfield Windsor Knights. It was Deerfield Windsor who got out ahead early, 9-0 right out of the gate. They had a good start. Westfield, notorious slow starter in games, had to dig themselves out of a hole. They did that, made it about a 5-point game going into the second quarter, and then the second quarter started just as the first did, with another run by Deerfield right out of the starts. But Westfield again battled back as they always do towards the end of the quarter, and they closed it to a 1-point ball game. It's kind of been a team effort. Brady McDaniel's done a great job defensively for Westfield, blocking some shots and altering some positions, and then Westfield getting in the bonus. They were shooting free throws very well in that second quarter, so that enabled them to kind of get back into it with the clock stop. And overall, you could probably say Walker Young had a very good first half. Daniel Smith as well did some good job playing, and then of course the always steady little engine that could, Robert Kinnis, had his nose in the game throughout, making some good defensive plays and getting the key rebounds, drawing fouls, you name it. He always seems to be somewhere in the mix of every situation. And if you missed it earlier, the Lady Hornets were victors over Deerfield in a tough 40-35 win, in which Westfield really had their bench depleted. It was without Jordan Camp, who was sick, and a couple others, but it was a good effort from Meg Hiley off the bench to help out the Lady Hornets get the victory. And Coach Nelson and the team did not shoot very well from the free throw line, but even with that, they still managed to pull out the win, and that's all that matters. The Lady Hornets keep on rolling, but the boys here trying to do the same. They trail by 1 though at the break. 29-28 is your score. And this will wrap up the ABE Group halftime show. I want to thank the Williams for their sponsorship of that, as Westfield again trails 29-28 here at the break. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we should be ready for some basketball here in the second half. You're watching Hornet basketball on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
As we get started for the third quarter here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. 29-28 your score. Deerfield will start with the basketball up 1. And they'll inbound right here at the midcourt stripe. And we are underway here in the second half. Right down the middle of the lane, losing it off the foot. A foul is called, however. And that will go on Walker Young, I believe. So a quick foul. Deerfield will have to inbound again on the far side. They get it in, and now it is number 23, Dry with it. Now three-pointer from the side, no good. Dry with the rebound, and the putback, no good. Tipped and off the hands of Kinnis, out of bounds. Zai Dry. Very good athlete for Deerfield. Oh, down goes Hayes. I don't know what happened there. What they call? So foul going to go on number 40, Jackson Harris. I guess he must have bumped him there, trying to get around the screen. He hit the floor hard. James Hayes, he's no worse for the wear though. Back up and back in the game. And now they get over to Bearden. Bearden spins out of trouble, goes up, shot in the lane is good. And Westfield has their first lead of this ball game. Now they're putting pressure all over Deerfield. They kind of break out of it though, and back they come the other way, and they lose out of bounds. The pressure forces the turnover back at the other end. So Westfield with a 1-point lead here, just underway in the third quarter. Walker gives it over to Robert Kinnis. Kinnis to the wing, now inside. Bearden loses it off his knee. Out of bounds, turnover, back to the Knights. That was a good play though. I think Bearden had position, but he just lost it off his kneecap. There's a little youngster down below. He probably needs to get off to the court. I don't want to get run over. Lob inside, and Westfield tips it away, and they save it, but it goes back to Deerfield. Drive, pump, and no, we're going to get travel. Or, oh, he's going to call a charge, saying he threw out his arm. He's trying to argue with the ref, and the ref saying basically, hey, you need to be quiet, or I'm going to give it you with the tee. So turnover back to Westfield. They lead by 1. Walker Young brings it up the floor for the Hornets. Braden McDaniel for 3. Count it. And Braden McDaniel gives Westfield a 4-point lead. Man, if Westfield could somehow come out of here with a 2-game sweep, so to speak, as a school. Rebound, coming down with it, Walker Young, and he traveled. Kind of landed on his own foot, and they turned it over. But your coach there said, that's all right. It's the hustle that showed, and that's, you can always lose when you don't mind it. Bad things happen if you're hustling. They throw it down low, turn, shot, Nowhere to go, and it's picked up by Hayes. Oh, and almost stolen. Walker Young, though. Off to McDaniel, or that's McKinnis. And Westfield out to a hot start here with a 7-0 run to start the second half. 35-29 your score. And now they throw it away. I'm going to say it went out off of Westfield. Pass it in the corner. Now they lose it, and here comes J.B. Bearden up and hits the basket. And Westfield with an 8-0 run to start. I'm sorry, a 9-0 run to start. They've matched the stop, and there's a timeout on the floor by Deerfield. Trying to stop the bleeding with Westfield up 37-29. And we'll take a quick break as you are watching Hornets basketball here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to another 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Westfield Hornets, they trailed 29-28 at the break. They're coming out with a 9-0 run to start here in this third quarter. And things are looking good for the guys in green. You wouldn't have thought that right off the bat when it was 9-0 to start the game. Good turn of events for the Perry faithful here. And now they get it in. They've figured something out in the timeout. More good defense from Westfield, almost forces the turnover. Now they almost force it again, but cannot come up with it. Shot from the baseline, too strong. Rebound comes down to McDaniel, holds it over his head and kicks it out. Walker Young back the other way, watch out from behind, and it's stolen. But he throws it away. So Westfield retains possession over here in front of the bench. Bearden will Daniel Walker Young inside to Bearden. Mismatch goes up and they lead by 10. Never would have thought this. And the clock will stop here. We got a foul. Goes on Young. And they're going to say it's a shooting foul. So to the line to shoot two will be Jordan Moses. And he hits that free throw. Daniel Jones will come in, or Daniel Smith, excuse me, to replace Robert Kinnis. Second free throw rattles home as well. Smith, going to lose it. And back comes Deerfield here. Driving the baseline, a kick out, three-pointer on the way, no good, and rebound by Westfield. And J.B. Bearden knocks it down. Gets it back to an 11-point lead for Westfield. So Westfield up 42-31. Shot runner in the lane, no good. Picked up by Bearden. He steps out of trouble. Now he kicks it ahead to Walker Young. Drives, goes up, nowhere to go, but I don't know how that went in, but it did. 13-point lead for Westfield. What a turn of events this third quarter's been. Hornets on fire. Now 3-ball on the way, short, no good. Rebound, kicked around, out to Deerfield, bounce pass, and they're gonna call kick ball. So we got a little bit of time here. Substitution is coming in. Will Gray will replace Jackson Harris. Deerfield inbounds underneath their goal. Putting the pressure on him. Good dribbling, inside pass, stolen away. Walker Young, right place, right time. And now he's going to stop, pick up the foul. That's a crafty move from Walker Young. You get all the momentum going from behind you, you stop, put on the brakes, force him to run in the back of you. Here comes Chris Kinnis. He's let Walker Young take a breath. So both the Kinnis brothers will come in. Young will go out, as well as Braden McDaniel. So Hayes trying to break through on the floor, nowhere to go, losing it, but finds Bearden. Now Chris Kinnis with it, and he throws it away. And shot up, no good somehow, and now we're going to foul. And that's going to go on number 20, Smith Flynn. Westfield up 13, 44-31. Ooh, went for the steal, did not get it. Now Hayes went for the steal again. Bearden. Ooh, he slipped. Yep, he's going to get called for the travel. That's just unfortunate with the floor being a little wet. He lost his pivot foot there and kind of slid. So Deerfield with it, down 13 to Westfield. A little trouble controlling the basketball there from Moses. And now Moses back with it, guarded there by Chris Kinnis. Moses, 3-ball on the way, and it's good. A little off-balance 3, but it gets it to go. And it's a 10-point ball game. Now a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. Chris Kinnis in the corner, and a travel called on him. So Deerfield gets it right over there by the Westfield bench. They'll inbound. Kinnis all over him, and a foul called on the floor. It'll go on number 11, James Hayes. So now Moses with Kinnis on him. And we have a foul going on Deerfield. So back over to Westfield now. Walker Young comes quickly to the table to sub in for Kinnis. Try to finish with a little offensive flurry here for Westfield, who continues to maintain this 10-point lead. Now push it ahead. Bearden trapped, gets it over to Walker Young. Westfield just trying to take some time. Daniel Smith was wide open. Shot from the baseline, good from Robert Kinnis. Westfield back up by 12. Kinnis, that flat shot, but it works like magic for him. And that one tipped, and it will go out of bounds off of Deerfield. All right, so Westfield with it. Got a sub coming in. Coming in will be number 33, Thomas Ray. Westfield with it, crosses the timeline, up by 12. 30 seconds to go before the end of this third quarter. Smith guarded closely, gets some space, kicks it out to Robert Kinnis. Bearden out to Walker Young. They're going to try to run out this clock, I think is what they're trying to do. Just run some time. James Hayes is going to get called for the travel. They're going to try to save Walker from picking up any unnecessary fouls here. So they bring Chris Kinnis back in. So they're going to hold for the final shot here. My clock is about a second and a half ahead of theirs. So take that in mind. Shot at the buzzer, no good. That'll do it on the third quarter. A very, very strong third quarter for the Westfield Hornets. They were down 29-28 at the break, and they outscore them. Was it 18-5, and they lead by 12, 46-34. So we'll take a quick break. You're watching Hornet basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Welcome back here to get set for the fourth quarter. Westfield up by 12. They were down by 1 at the break, but a strong third quarter got them back in this thing. And not only that, they have firm control of this thing, up by 12. And Hornets will start with the basketball. They'll inbound it here to Walker Young. Young across the floor, 2 guys on him. Hayes has it. Hayes dribbling out of trouble, gets it over to J.B. Bearden for 3. Look good, but no good. But the rebound, how about that by Robert Kinnis? And Westfield back up by 14. Deerfield coming up the middle and then stolen away. Robert Kinnis again. Kinnis is going to be fouled. He is just unbelievable the way he plays. I hope he doesn't take offense, because I'd be the same way. It's not pretty basketball, but it's effective basketball. And I mean that in the greatest compliment for Robert Kinnis, because he is one tough young man. Missed that first free throw. And he plays his heart out, and he is that guy who's going to do all the things you need to do to win. Every team needs a player like Robert Kinnis. Subs there for Deerfield. Kinnis got a chance to give Westfield their biggest lead of the night at 15, and he cannot do it. The rebound comes down to Deerfield. They push the pace. And a double dribble going to be called. Yep. The referees in the stands helped out with that one. They looked right at the referee with the whistle and kind of said, hey man, he was double dribbling on that. So Westfield gets it back, leading by 14. Deerfield's gone cold, and good look from Kinnis, but a good block, but a foul is going to be called. Man, looked like a clean block that time. Jordan Moses looked like he got all ball, but they're going to say he got the body as well. No argument from Moses. So to the line to shoot 2 will be Daniel Smith. Smith's one of those guys as well, kind of a quiet young man who does the necessary things to win a ball game. Very, very good baseball player. I know he's getting ready for that here soon. Very confident, but very quiet. Kind of a, lets his game do the talking. And very strong effort there, knocking down both free throws. Westfield now up 16, 50-34. Minute into this fourth quarter, we got to travel by Deerfield. Deerfield's kind of been asleep today a little bit, especially since that fast start. A lot of hanging heads and shrugging of shoulders right now for the boys from Albany. Hayes tries to pass it and it goes out of bounds Westfield will retain possession here right in front of their bench. Stepping through that time or continues to draw defenders. Shot. Got Hayes down. I was happy everybody's okay. That was a hard collision there between two young men. Very hard. Also good. By over 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Westfield up by 14 points. Zai, Dry, swinging around. Moses with it now. Really slowed up their offensive possession. They're going to call a foul. I think that's going to go on Bearden. Yep, call a block. He kind of threw out his knee there a little bit, trying to impede the pace of the offensive player. Trying to hang on for this win. Drive the lane, and a foul is called. It's going to go on Daniel Smith, and Moses will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one up and good from Moses. Second one is good as well. So Westfield got a little cold here in the past few moments and seen their lead go from 16 down to 12. Good look, pass down low, going to call a travel on Daniel Smith. Yep, he could not gain control of it. It was around his ankles and he was trying to step through at the same time. So Braden McDaniel will come on in relief of him. Deerfield has got to hurry to get across the line. They do. Up, shot, no good. Rebound comes down to McDaniel. He pushes ahead to Walker Young. Try to catch it from behind, but they did not. Now Walker back out with it. Got Moses on him, gives it to Hayes. Bounce pass to Kinnis. Down to 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Bearden. Thought about a 3. Now to Hayes. Walker. Westfield just content running some clock here, letting them pass it out deep. Now they kick it inside. It goes to Bearden. Bearden nowhere to go, uses his body, cannot get it. Tipped out though, White and Walker Young. Young. Now out to Hayes. Hayes thought about a 3, gives it back to Young. Westfield just content to run clock here. Almost a full minute off the clock on this possession alone, and down goes Moses. Just a lazy pass there though, and here it comes Deerfield, and they get the basket. Westfield ran clock, and now a steal again, but they throw it away. we got a timeout on the floor. 4:01 to go. Fix my clock here. 30-second timeout, so I'll stay here. But Westfield still retaining a 10-point lead. Again, if you're just joining us, they got in the hole quick, did the Hornets. They were down 9-0 right out of the blocks. Fought back, made it about a 5-point game into one, made it a 1-point game at the end of the first half, and then a third quarter saw them outscore Deerfield 18-5, and now Deerfield battling back after they saw the Westfield lead get up to 16 at one point. So Westfield will have the basketball, 4:01 to go, so halfway through this fourth quarter. So they get it into McDaniel. Walker Young, and he has it stolen away. Going up, left hand, and it's good. Deerfield definitely got the momentum right now in this one. Ooh, and somebody with a loud whistle. And down goes Walker Young. He's going to be call a foul on Moses. And they're in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-and-1 situation here. Down to Deerfield. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Deerfield cut this thing to 5. Westfield's got to start getting some offense going. Well, they're playing not to lose right now rather than to win this game. There's contended running clock, but eventually you got to start scoring, and there's a foul called. And to the line to shoot 2 will be J.B. Bearden. Foul goes on number 45, Andrew Seals. And he misses the free throw. Westfield's got to start making these free throws when they have their opportunities. Second one on the way, and it's good from JB. So it's a 6-point ball game. And here comes Deerfield. Inside, and a good look. Deerfield found their rhythm again, and it's down to a 4-point lead for Westfield as we're under 3 to go in the ball game. And another foul called. They called a travel. Timeout called by Deerfield. So we'll take a quick break here with the Hornets clinging to a 4-point lead. We'll be back in just a few moments here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there, and he does a great job. And I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game, and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game is.
Welcome back here as we come out of the break. Westfield up by 4. Deerfield got all the momentum right now. And Westfield got them trapped, but somehow they get it out of the hands of the player and go up. Shot is good and a foul. And it's now a 2-point ball game with a chance of becoming 1 here with Jackson Harris at the line. And the free throw is no good. I'll hand it off here to Walker Young, and he has it stolen away. Moses, bounce pass, Hayes steals it back, tie up. Who's it going to stay with? Does it stay with Deerfield? Yes, it does. Tough ball game here. Westfield only up 2. They were up 16 at one point here in the, I think it was in the beginning of the 4th quarter. And a basket and the foul. And we are tied. Deerfield with a chance to take the lead. Jose Dry with a chance to give Deerfield the lead, and he cannot do it. It's come down right to the end here. A little over 2 minutes to go. Westfield and Deerfield tied at 51. On the floor and stolen away. Nope, Walker Young's got it. He drives, no look. Down to JB Bearden, and he gets the basket. JB, good body control. Gives Westfield the lead right back. Under 2 to go now. Good ball game. Both games, boys and the girls. And now goes Deerfield, and now what do we got here? It goes to Westfield. So Westfield has the basketball here. They got to inbound. They do to Walker Young. Shot from the elbow, just off the mark there from JB Bearden. Had a good look at it. Now 3 ball on the way, and it's good. Knocking it down there was Smith Flynn, and Deerfield has the lead, 54-53. Now we have a foul on Deerfield. Sorry about that, folks. I mean, there was some commotion in the stands over here. So Walker Young go to the line. Chance to tie it, and he cannot get it to go. 3 ball, no good. Rebound goes down to Westfield. This is going to come right down to the very end. Right at a minute to go. Walker Young with it. Over to Hayes. Hayes sees that ball tipped and goes out of bounds. Timeout by Westfield. Woo. Intensity here in the Hornets' nest. 1-point ball game. Deerfield on top. We'll stay here. Or I'll stay here. 53 seconds. Westfield down by 1, 54-53. A valiant comeback here from the Deerfield Windsor Knights. They were up 9-0 to start, up 5 at the end of the first, up 1 at the end of the second, down big at the end of the third, but they've seen a big 4th quarter. It's just been a game of runs for the 2 teams, and right now Deerfield has the momentum at the right time, but Westfield can make a play here and maybe have things turn their way. We'll see if they can do that. They're down 54-53. Stay tuned at the conclusion of the game for the Westfield Booster Club post-game show. And we'll give out our Sonic Drive-In player of the game. I know who I'm thinking. And guess what? I'm the only one that votes tonight because I'm the only guy here. That shot is good. Man, intensity. Back and forth seesaw affair. Bearden drives in at basket and count the basket! And the foul! Blocking foul called on number 45, Andrew Seals. Wow! No basket. Hold on, count the basket. Westfield takes the lead, and they have a chance now to add to it with a free throw from J.B. Bearden. We're at 25 seconds. I'll try to correct that for you. So the free throw attempt from J.B. Bearden. And he knocks it down. J.B. coming up clutch, ice in his veins. So Deerfield has it down 2. Moses crossed the line here. Setting the screen. Moses drives, goes in the lane, goes up, loses it. It's going to stay with him as it goes out of bounds. Stops with 12 seconds. He was looking for the foul, but they did get all ball. So they got a reprieve here with 12 seconds. Trying to inbound it. They do underneath, and it goes out of bounds again. 12.4 on the clock. I know mine says 11. I'm trying to keep it up. Trying to find somebody. I'll throw it all the way in the back court. Driving the lane, bounce pass, loses control, shot up, block. No, foul's called. With 6 seconds. And to the line to shoot 2 will be number 40, Jackson Harris. Foul going to go on, who is that? Braden McDaniel, I believe. So a chance to tie here with 2 free throws for Jackson Harris. Big pressure for the young man. And he misses. Good looking shot. Halfway down, you feel for him. The timeout going to be called by Deerfield. We'll stay here. It's actually 6.6 on the clock. So this is one of those situations where one free throw, you know, is all you got left, and it doesn't really do you any good. So do you just throw it off at the front of the rim, try to get the rebound, and get the basket to tie it? I can't say enough about how well J.B. Bearden has done down the stretch here, especially coming up with the and one basket and then knocking down the free throw. So watch out for some craziness here. You got to think Jackson Harris is going to try to purposely miss this to get the rebound. And he makes it. And a foul quickly called on the inbound. So back the other way, it'll be James Hayes. So 58-57 with the free throw forthcoming. 5.3 on the clock. And what do we have here? We got 5 fouls on who? Fouls, that's going to go on Smith Flynn. So he's fouled out. We'll have to bring in Will Gray. This is a double bonus. So James Hayes will have a chance to shoot 2. He shoots, he knocks down both. You feel pretty good about Westfield's chances. 1 and 2, you still like your shot. First one, and it's good. Ice in his veins. James Hayes. Comes another. And that one is no good. The clock will stop with right at 4 seconds. So they have 4 seconds. Westfield up by 2. If you're Hornets right now, to me, you just don't foul. especially on a heave from half court or anything like that. I mean, if they make that, then you just, in my opinion, you were destined to lose anyway. So I just don't foul them and give them a chance to tie it up at the line. Westfield up by 2, 59-57. Man, tight ball game. The girls got the win already today over Deerfield, 40-35. The boys trying to match that effort here, leading by 2 late. The Westfield fans, or student section over there, stomping away. A lot of them are dressed up. I don't know if there's something going on later today or already has happened. They're going to have to inbound all the way back at their other end of their goal, and I do have the clock correct, so as soon as I hit start on the entry. No good. The Westfield Hornets hang on to win a tough ball game here, 59-57. This one had everything you could ask for, and the Hornets come out with the victory, 59-57, and we'll move into our Westfield Booster Club postgame show as Hornets win 59-57. Again, it was a game of streaks. They got behind early 9-0, came back, made it down by 5 after the first, down by 1 after the second. Big third quarter is really what won this game for them. They got up by 16 at one point. Valiant effort by Deerfield to come back, but ultimately Westfield wins 59-57. We'll give out our honor of the game, our Sonic Drive-In Player of the Game, and I got to do dual. One to Robert Kenneth, just because he is just that guy. I mean, he's that guy who just plays his heart out all or nothing all the time, and he had an excellent game. But I want to give it to the man who came through in the end. That was J.B. Bearden, who came through with the big and one to give Westfield the win, and they end up hanging on to grab the victory. And they win here this evening, 59-57. So good job from the Westfield Hornets, and they improved with a victory here tonight. So thanks for watching all the games this afternoon. We'll be back here on Tuesday. It's a busy week at the Hornets Nest. Tuesday and Thursday we'll be back for some broadcasts. And you've been watching Hornet basketball on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.